me just turn that off and see if I can see anything. Is it working? Doesn't look like it. Is it working? Still doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, maybe it is. Is it working? Someone tell me if it's working, because I am so tired of this nonsense. Oh, it's working? A lot better? Does a lot better mean like it's working properly or there's still issues? Because I can't see that detail the same way when it's on my phone. Like if I go into the live stream thing, is it going to show me? Oh, maybe it will show me actually. Ooh. I haven't tried. Ooh. Okay. So, but does it say, it doesn't show me my stream health? It's all tall videos. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working on my computer, which is annoying, but I'm just going to turn up the brightness so I can see. The picture is moving and the voices are talking. Can I? What? What are you asking me for? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, WhatsApp? I don't have WhatsApp. That's the one thing Facebook Meta doesn't need from me is WhatsApp, so no. And I don't give my number out to randoms anyway, so it looks like this is finally working. We have made 3 attempts at... No. What are you asking me all this stuff for? Like we just met. We just met. I don't know who you are. Wow, that didn't take long to... Well, like, why are you asking me all this stuff? Why are you asking me for all my details? I'm not just gonna... You don't even know me. You don't know how crazy I might be. Oh, just to fill in what's going on is I tried streaming on my computer on OBS in traditional horizontal format and it didn't work, which is frustrating because I prefer horizontal, but now we all have... What is that? Is that what the kids do? The jiggling things that we probably don't want to think too hard about. No, now we all have vertical video syndrome, I guess, because for some reason the... Oh, do you want to play a game? How old do you think I am? How old do you think I am? We've been brain rotted, yes. We have been brain rotted. Now in vertical format. 47. Oh, I mean, that's probably a better guess than some people have made, but no, keep guessing. But if you just keep like throwing random numbers, like eventually you'll just get it by being random, so that's a little bit... 25 shit? Oh dear, what is this? Oh, there's a thing I can create a poll for. Actually, I didn't actually check the settings. Hang on, let me just make sure I've got all the settings on this right. Because it's been a while since I've done it. Oh, okay, I've got to do the chat filter to show all messages just so I don't miss anything. And what other settings do I need to look at on phone? What is this? I never seen this. Oh, playables, we don't want that shit. And that's a shopping button and a share button. Okay, I might be looking at the computer screen a bit because it's easier to just see the chat there. Where are we at? Pale Moon, 25. Literal Truth, 38 is perfect. Green's Great Garden. Hello, Nana. Literal Truth, 35. What's this? Someone else? Why are you so obsessed with WhatsApp, guys? Gotta be 60 plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 35 to 45. Somewhere in between inclusive. Oh, I don't know why Stream Elements bot keeps telling me to customize it when like it's clearly already customized. I don't know how anything works. But at least we got the thing streaming. The only problem is I've got about half an hour left before my dog is going to demand, bedtime routine. And it's a little bit too tricky to carry the phone around at the moment. The routine has changed a little bit. So, yeah, I don't think we'll be doing that tonight. I just wanted to get something working. I'm having one of those days where I'm feeling super aimless. And, okay, thank you for clarifying because sometimes when people want to reference my glasses, it's because they have a fetish. If you just want to see the shape of my eyes, I do not mind that. And if my face is closer, you're going to have more guesses at my age. And maybe I'll reveal my age at the end so everyone has a chance to guess. Although, by then, some of my regulars may have spoiled it, but then a lot of you don't know who my regulars are, so maybe I just won't say anything. Not Korean. Not Korean. Perhaps if you look at my username, you might get more of a hint. Yeah, anyway, so I was just sitting around being really aimless. I could get on to one of my creative projects. For some reason, I didn't do that and have wasted a whole bunch of time. What do you think of BTS? I don't listen to that. I don't know anything about it really. North Korean. Where's Mad Simple? Come on, Mad Simple. We've given you like 3 failed live streams to get your attention, and now this is the one that's working. Where are you, Mad Simple? You're the one who asked for streams over on Patreon, so here I am. Here I am. Or at least, I don't know. No, like, the only Korean thing that I really know is, like, Gangnam Style or whatever. Summoning the Mad Simple. Mad Simple! Follow us off! Oh dear. I hope I didn't wake the dog with that. As I have to do lows though. If I did a high scream, that would be a bit too loud, I think. Look at all these tones. Anyway, like, sure, I could get onto some. Not right now. What's happening? Who am I? Where are we? What year is it? No, like, I should be getting onto my music projects. Because I have, like, a bunch of different music stuff that I want to do. Or, like, basically, I could fix my website. I could proofread my next poetry book, which has been basically ready to go for years, and I just haven't got around to actually publishing it. I could... I could fix my like, art profiles or whatever. Like, there's so much I could be doing. And I think that's part of the problem, is I was just sitting there like, which of these things should I do? You could learn how to juggle. Yeah, I'm not really coordinated enough for that. I remember trying when I was younger, although maybe as an adult, instead of having kid reflexes, maybe I could stand a chance. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, there's so many things I could do, and I think that's the part of the problem, so I've just been sitting in paralysis for a while, and so I thought, why not just live stream? Huh? Johnny Rebel makes good music. Okay. I don't know who that is. No, surprisingly, I don't have ADHD. I was screened for ADHD, and after 6 questions, the doctor took the form away because I didn't fit, and yeah. That was sad because I wanted to see what the other questions were. I think I later went and looked it up, and it's like, yeah, okay, I don't fit ADHD. I just, I get bored easily, I think, because my brain doesn't feel very rewarded by anything. So I have to keep changing things to not get bored, or, I don't know. I don't really know. Do you listen to Yuli? I don't even know how to pronounce that, sorry. So no, I listen to like mostly old stuff, or like my stuff, local Sydney bands, but not a huge amount. sometimes obscure stuff. And yeah, I make music myself. How do I get the bot to send that link? Huh? What are we talking about foreheads for? Oh look! The music thing worked. So there's a link to my music. And on my channel there's also a playlist of like a gig I did at Crowbar. Yes. And I don't know what I'm doing here, but we want to talk music. Okay. What music am I enjoying at the moment? I'm kind of just listening to the same old metal mostly. I haven't really been listening to that much music lately either though. Like I've been having a few doubts because at certain points in my life, music's been super important to help me get through like mental health stuff and when I've been depressed, and I'm not very good at expressing stuff, so it would help me get a lot of emotion, catharsis, whatever. But at the moment, I think I'm doing okay, and maybe that's why I'm not enjoying music. But if I was too depressed, I wouldn't be able to make music, so I'm like, I don't know, I'm just like, what if I'm not so interested in music at the moment? I don't know. Like, am I just clinging to it because it's a thing that I've done for ages? Or is it just like I'm just a bit stuck at the moment and I'll get there? Can people fly? It depends on what you mean. Like, I'm not about to float out of this chair, but there are methods for people to fly because humans are, you know, very good at inventing things. So, like, you know, you could glide with the right equipment, and they're sort of slowly making progress on jetpacks, but you know, we were promised that in the 70s, and it's still kind of not much good, and certainly not as widespread as we were all led to believe. Flying is easy, it's the landing that's hard. Yes. Well, and we can fly inside airplanes. So people can fly, it's just like, is that what your expectations were? Massive 1 liter water bottle. Hello. I too am from Sydney. What are we all doing on this? Is today Saturday? Oh yeah, Saturday night. Staying home, sitting on the YouTube live streaming. Oh, by the way, this shirt is like from my music as well. The Truth. Yeah, no, I'm in Sydney. I'm sure there are events that I could be going to, but that would involve leaving the house, wouldn't it? Yeah, and my health has not been great, although I think the physio fixed the latest run of migraines that I was having, and if I poke around the right places, I won't get a migraine. I can stop it, it seems. Hello? Hello? No. Let's just hide that person, because if that's the only thing, if that's the first thing you're gonna say on the channel, no. So, waving to Squircle, like a Squirtle. Yeah. I don't, like, you know, I should give people a chance, but the thing is, when the first thing you write in the chat when you see a girl is gross, bye! You can fuck off and not be in my chat. Maybe it's a good thing that we're on the phone where it's not gonna like be permanent on the page. A square circle. Ooh, I get it. That's actually cool. You can tell my brain's at when I think about Pokemon instead. Yeah, we got it working, but on the phone. Instead of the computer. You know, like I thought maybe the problem with the computer is I was trying YouTube's new thing where you can set it up to send to horizontal and vertical at the same time. I turned that off for the third attempt and it still was dropping frames like crazy. So yeah, unfortunately this is where we are. Fitness live streams. I am not fit. Oh, what is that symbol like a... Oh, there's a funny symbol and when I hover over it, it says, yo, what's good? But it shows up funny in the chat. I wonder why that is. I think that's what that like WSG, that means what's good, right? I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. Just randomly live streaming. I don't have a huge amount of time. I got 20 minutes maybe before the dog will want to go to bed, and we really need to get to bed. He's been having some sleep problems, and that means I'm having sleep problems as well. Cause yeah, he's done well for a while, but then he started barking at night. And the first time he barked, I responded too quickly, and he thought, oh great, if I bark, my mum will come and play with me. Um, and so then it took a while to get over that. And I think he's also had a little bit of anxiety. I got an adaptable thing for him. Like I already had the travel spray, but I got the proper diffuser. Oh, someone subscribed. Subscribe dance, or I don't know, I don't have anything prepared. If we were on the horizontal one, it would show a thing, but it's we're not. So subscribe dance. Sorry, that's the best I got. You got a boyfriend? No, I haven't done that in a good 10 years, and I haven't looked back. I don't have a girlfriend either. I don't have any. Well, I mean, technically I have friends, but not in that way. And like when I say friends, I mean like people that I hardly ever see. Maybe never see, because I like to stay at home. And how do I have fun then? I live stream. Huh? Are we not having fun right now? No, God no. Hey, I already had to hide one dude who just came in here with like, bullshit. So don't go there, dude. Right. Um, yeah. No, you don't have to be involved in all that stuff to, get on with life. And if that's the only way that you can have fun, that's kind of sad for you. Yeah. Thank you. Like I appreciate when people sort of realize that they've gone a bit too far and hey, look, we got to get rid of someone else. Da-da-da. Onion ring? What do we mean? What does that mean? I don't know. If there's something that I should be blocking that I just don't understand, by the way, you can let me know, because I'm pretty vague about stuff. I'm not interested in that world, like I made a go of it. I tried dating. It is not for me. And I think it would be unwise for anyone to want to date me as well, because I am quite mentally ill. And now that I'm aware of how mentally ill I am, I really shouldn't. Jen, huh? Want a friend in India. I'm not great with friends either. This is how mentally ill I am. Gen Alpha memes are weird. What color is your hair? Gen Alpha TikTok slang. Okay, so should I delete the person talking about onion rings? Is that what your guys are saying, or is it something else that I missed? Let me know. I don't know anything about Gen Alpha. I'm a lot older than. Wait, we were playing. You can be mentally ill and bright at the same time. No, okay, so my hair is naturally brown. That's the regrowth. And then we've got the red. And I've decided this is a pretty easy way to have interesting hair without being too high maintenance, because like the regrowth kind of blends in. And then I can just put red over the whole thing. This goes red for a bit, it washes out a bit, and then eventually I'll get bleach done again, but I can't be bothered most of the time. Where are we up to? Sun combined with other word is an expression of secondhand embarrassment. Oh, okay. Oh, it's Sunyan. Oh, okay, I misread it. Sorry. There was an edited picture of someone labeled something got popular as a meme. Oh, okay. I'm not aware of that meme. Thanks, guys. That you're educating me. I have no idea. Mocking that Logan dude. Oh, okay. Being cringe. Okay. Hey, baddie. Hi from Mexico. Hello. What's your view on having... Oh... Hey, can you not? Like, okay, that one's less gross, but I don't really, yeah, thanks. Look, like, I didn't come on here to talk about those things. Mm? And if that's the, like, I'm just not interested in that world, so yeah, don't throw it at me. Talk about something else. I know they don't stop. It's unfortunate. Like, I kind of get it because, biology or whatever, but we have evolved the thinky parts of the brain. And we could try and move on to something a bit more interesting. I don't know what that is, but we could try. You know, I don't know. Like, I've already said I'm not interested, so like other people can do what they want. But is that shirt your own merch? Yes, it is. I think if I don't know if this will work, but I think if I do merch, will Stream Elements bot respond? Did someone say? I forgot that I programmed that. Where am I from? I'm from Sydney. I'm in Australia. I guess we'll answer the Korean thing because I don't know if that. Are you the one who asked the Korean thing? I'm half Japanese. And half, I don't know, some mix of white. I think probably like. If you go back, there's probably British, Irish. I don't know. I don't really. Didn't really pay attention. I think my grandpa did a whole like genealogy thing. I was never particularly interested in that. I'm sure if he was still around, he would do one of those genetic tests and get excited about who knows what. Crowbar! Oh, you saw me at Crowbar? Like actually in person, not just my videos of it? Thank you so much. Russian guy from Moscow. Moscow. I read the. This is like all I know about Moscow now. Metro 2033. It was a weird book. How to move on after a breakup. Don't care in the first place. I'm the wrong person to ask about relationships. I am quite mentally ill, and relationships are not part of anything you should ask me for advice on because turns out, I don't really care. Google. Friends in meat space? What are you talking about? I played Super Meat Boy back when. That's a fun game. I think I got it. Did I get it on my PC? I think I did. And I got a. I haven't played any games in a while, but that it ended up being really stressful because it's hard and my reflexes are not great. And meat space is IRL, huh? Oh, is that slang for real life? Wow, you guys make me feel so old because apparently I don't know what anything means anymore. I thought I was chronically online enough, but apparently not. uh, can anyone suggest me? Oh my gosh. Look, I'm really. I mean, maybe someone else can help you in the chat, but that's not my. Opposite of cyberspace. Yeah, like that makes sense now that you've mentioned it. Oh dear. But yeah, no. I need more gigs, by the way. Speaking of my gig at Crowbar, I don't know how to get them. I was super lucky to get my Crowbar gig. Um, and then what I did spend like maybe 6 months dealing with my health, but a robot like you wouldn't know about that. It's too bad we're not horizontal and I could play the threat thing. Voodoo doll. Voodoo's not real, so calm down. Anyway, like I had about 3 months of migraines and then got over that and then had back pain and then, yeah, a lot of fatigue and then migraine. So, like, it's been a little bit hard to work on finding the gigs, but also my style is so weird. I'm not really sure where I should be gigging or who I should be talking to. So yeah, if anyone knows where I can find gigs in Sydney, from my experience, the more you think about not thinking about something, the more you think, oh yeah. Hi. Yeah, look, the problem is, don't blame me if you feel sick tomorrow. I'm always a little bit unwell, so, but that means I've got 10 minutes. I've got 10 minutes to keep live streaming. Voice chat. Yeah, look, you can't ask to talk to me privately. We are here right now, and everyone is benefiting from it, and I'm not going to give people private chats. Like, what is that? I don't even know who you are, and it's weird. Try not to be a creep. So I can't tell you how to get over a girl, but I can tell you if you want a girl to not think you're a creep, don't be creepy. Like, don't just ask random women on the internet for private chats. What are you doing? What do you think is going to happen? Try and be sensible. But like, okay, so I had 3 relationships. I'm the one who broke it off every time, and I was disappointed. I was hoping the other person would break it off so that I wouldn't have to. So, when you talk about trying to get over a girl, I am not the one to talk to. And I haven't dated in 10 years, and now that I know how mentally ill I am, I mean, I did go to some speed dating things just to check and see if, like, this is definitely not for me, and it is not for me. I did make vlogs about that. You can check that on my channel later. But yeah, I just don't feel any of that stuff. I have mental illness, and good luck. Girl, do you have mods? Mods? What do you mean by mods? And then, yeah, I don't know, like, I wouldn't know how to move on, so, yeah, I'm new. I mean, sometimes time is a factor, like, how long were you with someone? But, oh, moderators. No, I don't have moderators because I'm not actually a big YouTuber or anything, and the chat is manageable. Like, I'm reasonably able to keep up with it. So when the creeps pop up, I'll just hide them. It's fine. Completely okay to process feelings. Take some time to take care of yourself as long as you need it. Hey, that is some good advice. Literal truth, take that advice. Is COD4, does that mean like Call of Duty? Yeah. I can't play Call of Duty. It's one of those first person things that makes me feel quite ill. I think there's a live stream of me trying to play Portal, and then like I lasted an hour and had to just I couldn't function. Huge fan of Call of Duty. Yeah, no, my ex was a Call of Duty dude in a very unhealthy way. Here's another tip. If you don't want to lose a girl, don't waste all your time playing video games when you're supposed to be going to a movie and then get mad when the girl is upset that you've missed the start of the movie because you were too busy playing your damn game. And, don't blame it on her, blame it on yourself. Take ownership for your own shit habits. Just saying. There's a reason it's called an Xbox. Anyway. Does anyone even play Xbox anymore? I guess there still exists, but... I don't know. Microsoft is, not my favorite thing. Okay, we got another one to get rid of. Bye! And they are gone. Hey, I do have, like, a troll feet video. I'm gonna find that for you. I'll find you a troll. Xbox. Let me find the troll feet video for anyone who wants that. This one I made specifically for Mad Simple, who has still not managed to turn up here. There you go. There is the feet for Mad Simple. What are we going on about feminists for? Xbox. Xbox One, never kept playing it. Yeah, I mean, like, we've in this house only owned PlayStations and Nintendos. So we had a Super Nintendo, and then I think Mum still got a Wii, the original Wii. And we had the original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and I think that might be where we stopped. And then I just play on the PC. I did also have, like, Game Boys up until, like, DS is the last one that I had. 3DS was getting a little bit like, yeah, no, I don't need that gimmick. But I had a Game Boy. My first one was a Game Boy from Japan because my aunt brought it over. And then what is it? Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, the folding one. And then did it move on to DS? I think I might have had the light version, I'm not sure. Where are we? Still play PS4. Too lazy to get PS5. Oh yeah, Russia is that would be tricky. Serious question, would you rather you partner play Xbox or go to bar all night? I'd rather he not be a dick and make excuses for it. PlayStations gives me cassette feudalism, chunky technology vibes. Xbox gives birthday card that opens and plays you a song vibes. What time is it here? 9:26. So, in 4 minutes, my dog is allowed to come over and tell me that it's bedtime and we have to start that whole routine, and then I'll have to leave. So get in your chats while you can. Microsoft maybe seeding their Xbox audience to Steam, I guess, until hardware is unaffordable in a way that people... Yeah. Didn't answer the question. Well, I don't have to answer the question, do I? It's a stupid question. If they're going to go to the... if they're going to play Xbox all the time, or if they're going to go to the bar all the time, and I'm presuming you mean without me, they wouldn't be my partner, would they? And no one's my partner now anyway. Joy Division. I actually haven't listened to any. Huh? What are we on about, feminists? That's not feminist, that's just, people not being dicks. What's feminist about that? Feminist is like, would you rather partner insult your face or your personality? It's a stupid question, right? It's that's kind of the thing. It's like, assuming that you're happy dating a dickhead. Why would I do that? And it's not feminist. It's just like, what about you I'm assuming you're a dude. As a dude, do you want to date a girl who's a bitch? And here we've got another one to get rid of. I don't know, if you keep going on that, I can just hide you as well. Depending on how bad you get. What are we saying yes to? Anyway, I got 2 minutes left before my doggy tells me it's time for bed. And I really should go to bed because it's been really hard. What? So impersonal. Oh my goodness. Wait, is someone saying yes to the whole thing about dating a bitch? You look like you wake up angry at the world. I think maybe that's you. Although, yeah, no, I'm not a fan of the world that we live in, so I don't care what I look like to you. This is someone being a troll. So I'm just gonna get rid of... I don't have time for the trolls. Bye. Yeah, that one wasn't as bad, but there's no need to make, calling me homeless and trans, right? That's kind of insulting. You're using those things as an insult, so you're kind of saying that homeless and trans people are bad, and I'm not into that. I'm not into that. We're not here to be nasty. And the one saying do you prefer your partner to play Xbox or go to a bar all night, that's sort of borderline where I'm drawing the line. It's just not necessary. Why can't we just talk about fun stuff instead of trying to do the outrage thing? And the whole thing about calling me a feminist, it's such a terrible thing. Look, I like being able to vote, and I like not having to be forced into the things that women were forced to do in the past. That was the original feminist thing, and if that, so what? I'm aware that there are different forms of feminism these days, movements that call themselves feminism. I Cannot be bothered. He likes it, maybe the rage bait. Oh yeah, no, people love rage bait. That's why it's so effective. But I'm not particularly interested in playing that here tonight. It is 9:30. I really need to start my night routine with the dog. So that's about all the time we have. Where is he? He's not harassing me yet, but I can call him over and then I'm gonna go to bed. You want to see the dog? Time for a nap. My point is, if he's home, you can do many things to get him or her off the Xbox. If on the bar with you, with or without you, is still bad. No, like you don't understand what the relationship was like, first of all, and my point is, he doesn't have to be a dick, and I don't have to tolerate someone being a dick, knowing they're being a dick, and then blaming me for them being a dick. So, like, that's kind of, I don't know, if you have an issue with women and you don't like women, but that's your attitude, maybe that's your problem. Just a suggestion, like I was saying before, you don't want to put women off, don't be creepy. Oh good, because I don't plan to date anyone either. So, that's fine. You don't have to date me as a... I love how people think that's an insult. International Coalition of Schizoids. Look, I'm not good with communities, even schizoids, so dating men is right there as an option for them. What are we just kidding? Look, I really gotta go. I'm gonna call the dog over. So calm down with your, like, anti-woman anxieties, and I don't care. Yeah, I mean, like, why did you stop dating them? I get it. It's fine. Didn't mean to come across as hurtful. Oh, no, I'm not easy to hurt because I am mentally ill enough that I don't have normal emotions. So that's probably why I've survived on YouTube, because none of it gets into me. One long relationship which screwed me over. Yeah, I get what you mean. The relationships that I did have, they were not great. Especially the one with the guy that I call my ex. But I am also not the sort of person who should be in a relationship because I don't have the emotions to give back to the other person, I have realized, so I'm just not doing it. Coalition would be wholly asocial. I think in the end we need... Look, here's one more, before I get the dog, one more tip. If you are struggling to find someone to love you in this world, you need to sort yourself out first, because if you're super insecure and all that, people will sense that, and people don't want to hang out with insecure people. Go out, fix yourself, get yourself some self-confidence and self-love, do the things that you love doing, become an interesting person, and you'll have a much better chance of not putting off chicks with your desperation. Falling out of love is just as easy as falling in love. Not really. Otherwise people would find it a lot easier to leave shit relationships earlier. Not even looking? Why even sell ourselves? Yeah, no, there's that too. You don't have to. I'm not looking for anything. But this is for the other ones, not for you. This is for, like, the other ones who are having anxiety. Anyway, shush. Let me get the dog. Trust me, it's worth it, especially if you guys haven't seen him before. Johnson! Where is he? Johnson! You coming? Yay! Big stretch! This is the true star of the channel and the only thing we care about. Hello! Will you wave? Yay! Good boy! Hey? Yay! He's a very pretty baby. Hey? Who cares? We don't care about feminism. We don't care about dating. We don't care about Xboxes. He's such a good boy. Yes, such a good boy. Let me get another treat. Hang on. Let me get another treat, huh? Yay! You're such a beautiful baby. Would you hide? Yay! It's a little bit hard to hold the phone at the same time. Oh my goodness. Does he roll over? Yeah. Hang on. I'm just gonna try and... Ready? Bang! Bang! yay. Oh my goodness. He does a lot of tricks. So if you want to see more of his tricks, he has a whole playlist. A whole playlist. So yeah, I'm gonna go because he needs to get to bed and I need to get to bed. And he needs his, well, he doesn't need beauty sleep because he's beautiful on his own, but how old is he? He's 2 years old. Teaching was a long process. But yeah, no. On my channel, there is a playlist about Triton. There's like 200 videos at this point, pretty much. So, and you can see, if you scroll through, there'll be one of like 6 months old, the tricks that he knew, and there's a whole lot of chaos. He's adorable. How do I end the live stream? It's been a while on the phone. I think I pressed this X. Okay, bye. Try and be sensible, people. Try not to be creeps, and like work on yourself, kind of whatever. You know, be sensible. It's not that hard. Bye.